Most of us, we expect our life to be stable, predictable, and filled with happiness. However, the same expectation can lead to unhappiness and disappointment. Think about it and let's get back to it shortly. Hi, welcome back to Oneness. Today it is day 58 and we will be looking at verse 58 from Tao Te Ching. As usual, let's observe a few seconds of silence. Alright, so now let's get started. So the verse 58 goes like this. When the country is filled with light hand, the people are simple. The word light hand means a ruler who follows his heart. When the country is ruled by the ruler who follows his heart, then people are simple. And when the country is ruled harshly, people are cunning. What he means by the country is ruled harshly is when the ruler enforces a lot of rules, restriction, code of conducts and etc., then people become cunning. And then he goes on to say, happiness is rooted in misery. Misery lurks beneath happiness. These two lines are key lines in this verse 58. So to understand these lines, let's quickly talk about what is happiness and what is peace. So in my understanding, the happiness comes from some kind of expectation. The expectation that the situation or a people should behave in a certain way so that we will feel happy. However, to be in the state of peace, it doesn't come from external. It is the internal state. Irrespective of what's happening around us, we can still be at peace. Even in a situation which is uncomfortable, and also it's kind of some kind of a grief, that is we lost someone, but however we can still be at peace. So that is why we should look for peace instead of looking for happiness, because the happiness will lead to disappointment and unhappiness. And that's what Lao Tzu means. Happiness is rooted in misery. So to understand this, again let's look at, we all think that happiness is some kind of a state which is higher, which is right here, whereas the misery or unhappiness is right here. So when will you reach happiness? To the state which is before happiness, then it has to be a place of misery. That is, it's a kind of, when we were unhappy, that's when we can become happy, right? It is like, going from one place to the other. The other place is unhappiness, and then whenever we want to feel happiness and something that happens which will move us to the other place. So that's why Lao Tzu says this happiness itself comes from the place of unhappiness. And he says misery lurks beneath happiness. Here he talks about the misery, it hides inside happiness. When someone is excessively happy about their success, the financial success, their health or their child or anything, like what happens is they are already here. So the only place is to go down. Likewise, when someone is in misery, is already in the ground. The only way to go is the way up. So that we must have heard multiple times. And that's why he says the misery is hides beneath happiness. When you're truly happy, then it also that you can expect unhappiness to happen. And that is the reason we should accept both happiness and unhappiness equally. See good and bad as a one whole thing. As we seen in the previous verse, Lao Tzu talks about the one leads to two. So all he talked about is the one, which is Tao, and then he gave birth to two. The two is the polarity of positive and negative. As we said in a scientific perspective, the electron and proton, which is two extremes, but it came from one single atom. Likewise, if we see life as a wholeness, instead of splitting into a happiness and unhappiness, then we can start living in the wholeness of accepting both happiness and unhappiness equally. Then he goes on to say, who knows that the future holds? There is no honesty. We all don't know what future holds. We don't know the working of the universe. The working of the universe is change. The change comes from time to time. And that's why we should be open enough. And he goes on to say, honesty becomes dishonest. A person who is honest can become dishonest. The person who is dishonest can become honest. So the life is changing from one state to the other. Goodness becomes delusion. So this line is also like, it is something like most of us, we try to look only for goodness. We don't want badness, or we don't want unpleasant things in our life. So the constant obsession to look goodness and good things only is a trouble. And that is a delusion. That's what Lao Tzu says, goodness becomes delusion. And people's delusion lasts for a long time. The moment we look only for goodness, then we are delusional. We are in a delusion that can go for a long time, that we only expect good to happen, not the bad things. We only want happiness. We don't want unhappiness. Then that is delusional. That's why we should start seeing the wholeness, which is filled with both good and bad, both happiness and unhappiness. Then he goes on to say, therefore the wise are sharp but not cutting, pointed but not piercing, straightforward but not unrestrained, brilliant but not blinding. So in these lines, lots of talk about be flexible, accept both the polarities equally. Instead of expecting only goodness and happiness from outside situation and people, accept the part of badness and unhappiness comes with it. That way you will be one with the wholeness and you don't get disappointed. With that thought, we come to the end of verse 58. With that, one actionable thought for today is, at the end of the day, create a list of the things that happened which made you happy and the thing that made you unhappy. It's kind of what are the good things that happened in a day and the bad thing that you thought as a bad happened today. Create a list and then mentally go through each of those things and then reassess, is it truly bad or is there any good in it? Or is it truly good or is there a part of bad in it? By this exercise, you recalibrate your own self that every goodness comes with a pinch of badness. Every badness comes with a pinch of goodness. So that way, neither happiness nor the unhappiness can take away your inner peace. With that, let's conclude day 58 and then talk to you tomorrow. Thank you.